Okay, we're going. Hey, you guys, it is Thursday night, August 20th, and we are rolling into another Gets and Jiggles, and we've got some stuff I want to share tonight. Like I posted on Facebook about an hour ago, tonight is pretty much going to be about marketing. I got a couple questions, both in the marketing realm, but before I do that, I want to let you guys know, if you know how to use the channel search, and I'm going to show you how to use it here in a second.
Yeah, let some people come on here.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. So what the channel search is, and I've sent the videos to people a lot on this, but what the channel search is, and I've got a new paper, I've got to get this laminated, but there's a search bar up here. If you search and you type in any subject up here, you're going to be searching all of YouTube. But if you go to our channel, and this is our channel, Old Day 100, that's OLDAV100, and you click this little magnifier right over here. I think I'm
You got
pointing
it,
to
perfect.
there's a box that comes up. If you type something in that box, it searches just our channel. So that is the channel search box. So if you want more videos on marketing, just type in marketing in that box, and I think there's at least 10 or 12 or 15 videos that I've done over the years that have to do with marketing. There might be other things on that video too, but marketing is also there. So I'm going to talk marketing here, but also go check out the channel search and anything actually in that channel search box. If you want something on finishing or on the profile bit or background or inset letters or whatever that you're looking for, use that channel search. That's how I find stuff. We've got way over 1,200 videos now. What's the matter?
Our mic is all we can do here. Let's see.
You got bad audio again?
That's what Pam said. Put it on your shirt.
Okay. Yeah, we got plenty of room. All right. Let's try that. Okay, so let us know if that works. Anyway, if you want any, that's how we've got over 1,200 videos now. So the only way I can possibly find most of our videos literally is using that channel search. So use that, guys. If you can't find something, absolutely send me an email, eric@makeawoodsign.com, and I will help you find it if I can. All right, so I got a couple questions in regards to marketing. Roy, I think I might have been talking to him on the phone, but I was making some notes. He's very, very nervous, and this is something, guys, that the more you do, the more comfortable you'll get with it. But he's very nervous about talking about selling his signs. So somebody asked him, they found out he was doing signs.
Turn this on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, I can't.
Why?
Reach up here.
You want me to reach up there and turn it on? Huh?
Yeah, please. We're going to turn on the fan, guys.
Which one is it? Is it the...
That one.
The short one, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. It's really cooking in here today. The air conditioner. I think we need a new air conditioner or
That
something.
thing is new.
Anyway, all right. So, yeah. So Rob or Roy was walking somewhere, or somebody asked him about, what he charges for a sign. And the thing is, people that don't know, they just think that all signs are going to be the same price, basically. So what you need to prepare for when you're starting out doing this, prepare in your mind of just standard sizes that you have and prices on those sizes. I printed out a little sheet. This is right off of my website. You can't read it real well, but you can see this 12 by 24, two 6 by 24s, a 4 by 18, and they've got prices on there. So what I would suggest, guys, is in your mind have a standard answer for that. when somebody says, well, how much you get for a sign? Well, it really depends on the size. I've got a 6x24 that pretty much is $40 to $60 depending on what you want on it. I've got a 12x24. It's basically $100, whatever price that you set them at. But you need to give people that are asking those questions, you need to give them something to work on. So once you have in your mind what you charge for a 4x18, I used to get $20 for a 4x18. I don't get $20 for it anymore. These prices are inflated because they're on our website. That's on our, if you want to see this is my custom sign site off of Dave's Signs. So that's where this comes from. It's just a screenshot off there. Anyway, just figure out what your pricing is and come up with 3 or 4 standard sizes. And then in your mind, when somebody asks you, you're out and about, somebody asks you, at least you can give them a ballpark answer for that. And until you get kind of used to doing that, it just is not going to sound right. So just have those standard sizes and prices. Well, they go from $20 and up, just depending on what you want. So 6x24, 12x24, whatever standard sizes that you guys have and make. Anyway, I think that helped Roy. And it makes a huge difference. Then people think, then in their mind, they think, oh, this guy really does make signs. It's not just something that he doesn't know anything about it. Okay, so that's that. So second question is Jeffrey Dale, and I think is he here? He was saying, I've seen videos where you and your dad talk about the niche markets, specifically RV dealerships and real estate companies, both having a huge presence where I live. I would like to try and tap into that resource, but like so many, I'm sure you're dealing with, have issues with marketing side of the game. I just have issues going up to someone and going right into a pitch for money. Any advice you could give, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, if you want to know the rest of the question, but that's pretty much what Jeff was saying. So here's the thing.
He said, I'm here.
Here's the thing, and I think I did answer you back, Jeff. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not sure. Is it Jeff or Jeffrey?
He's Jeff on here.
Okay, that's what I thought. Anyway, so here's the thing, is if you want to go into an RV dealer or real estate place, what you really want is you want to have a sign in your hand. Let the sign do the selling for you guys. You don't have to be a salesman. I've never considered myself a salesman, ever. I'm a little more comfortable with it after 50 years of doing it, but I've never considered myself a salesman. This is my salesman. This is my seller. If you walk into a real estate office, I like the shaped signs. They're a little more unique but that's just me. Whatever sign that you've got that you're really proud of, your best work, walk in with that sign. So this one would probably be one that I would probably walk into a real estate office with. It makes a great housewarming gift. But anyway, there's a few things that you want to do to be prepared. Number one, have the sign. Number one, you've got to have a sign in your hand. That's imperative. If you're going into a RV park, I lost my fifth wheel. It busted off. But this did have a fifth wheel. If I'm walking into an RV sales place, I'd have something like this. So definitely, number one, have a sign in your hand. Number two, know how to answer a question is how much that is. So you're going to have these signs on you. You're going to know how much you want for them. And then number three, they're going to want to know what's in it for them. So if this sign sells for $100, you've got to figure out how much they're going to get and how much you're going to get. Now, back in the old days when we had dealers, it was 60-40. We got 60, the dealer got 40. You can figure that out on your own, however you want to do that. That was just kind of a standard thing that we did. But you could also have just a net price and say, yeah, I need $50 for this. And then they can add on whatever they want. So it becomes kind of just a conversation. But people will be so enamored by the sign itself, it will do the selling for you. You don't have to sell these things.
Chad says, the sign I sold at the restaurant, a lady just walked right up and asked if it was for sale. Sold it right there on the spot and gave my card.
That's it. That is exactly it, guys. Thank you for sharing that, Chad. That is exactly it. These things talk to people. They sell themselves. So again, a few things you got to have the sign. You got to know what their prices are. I would suggest having business cards, of course. If you can possibly figure out a business card that's got a photograph of a sign on it, so much the better. Beyond that, I would have some type of a little flyer, and it's super simple to figure out a little flyer that has 2 or 3 pictures on it. You know, there's so many different things these days that high tech will allow you to do, publishing and printing out those kind of things. Back in the old days, back in the 70s and 80s, we had to go to a printer if we wanted a photograph of something. Anyway, it's so easy now. Everybody pretty much can make flyers. So you have a flyer with you. Another thing that you want to do is be dressed, not professional, just be dressed casual, but maybe just a little bit better than tank top and shorts and flip-flops. So be just a little bit more than that. And just be yourself, guys. Whatever, the number one thing is just be yourself. Just be comfortable and confident in what you do. Let the sign sell itself, and just meet people, have fun, just have conversations with people. People that are interested in these signs, there'll be a lot of people that aren't, but people that are interested in these signs, they want to buy these signs. So let the sign do the talking for you.
Danny Meadows says bib overalls.
Bib overalls. There you go. Hey, depending on what part of the country you're in, hey, that might work. But I used to wear bib overalls all the time. But I didn't do that when I was walking into a place of business. But anyway, it depends. Number one, just be yourself, people. Just be natural. Be yourself. I know it's hard, but it's really difficult. I used to do this back when I was 15, 16 years old. Selling signs at flea markets and
door to door when you were younger.
Well, yeah, even before that. But it's easy for a kid because they got no fear. It was easy for me I had all this blonde hair and I was a cute blonde-headed kid, and people just loved talking to kids. So that was easy. But later on, not so much.
John Hall said, who would you ask to talk to in an RV business?
I always try and talk to the merchandise manager or the manager, or you can ask the first person that comes up to you. You can say, hey, I'd like to talk to somebody. I make these, and I'd like to talk to somebody about having you guys, see if you guys were interested in buying these. So a lot of times you can be just that natural. You can just say, who would I talk to? Literally, the first person that walks up to me, I would say, you know what? I've got these signs that I want to show to a manager or whoever would be in charge. Who would I talk to? And they're more likely, they're going to be more than happy to point you in the right direction.
Frank says, hearing no is not personal. Don't be offended when you're turned down.
Yeah, you're going to walk.
Josh Tolson said, I had a meeting with a local winery today that I offered to make sign for free in exchange for them to promote my business. Went very well, and we'll be covering that sign next week.
There you go, guys. There you go. And that's another thing.
Hi, Robin Williams.
Hey, Robin. That's another thing that, just like Josh talked about, like I think I talked about in the last few days, that think about making signs for free for places that can give you advertising that you can get your work into. So again, these signs, they speak for themselves. You don't have to sell them. There was something that was coming up in my mind, but I can't think of who.
Do you know who Robin Williams is?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Doyle and
Doyle,
Linda's daughter. Yeah, absolutely. I helped her move in Vegas.
Yeah.
A while back.
Sorry, guys. The sound is what it is. You might have to turn up your mics or something. I don't know what's going on.
That's odd. Something's going on with our microphones, huh? Okay. All right, we'll work on that, guys. Anyway, so that is, that's pretty much it. Again, the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it, the easier it'll become. And
Just leave it there.
okay, the easier it will get. So just get out there and talk to people.
Annette Tucker says, what about consignment type stuff?
Ryan did a little bit of that in a big RV place. I'm not a big seller or a big proponent of consignment, but you certainly can do it. I think Ryan did that with stock signs. These are obviously personalized, but if you've got a stock sign, you could do that. Ryan actually sold quite a bit over in Manteca at a place over there, and he did stock signs, different funny sayings that had to do with RVs and that kind of thing. So yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Hold on. Sounds good.
Good.
Clifton Schultz says, don't look for yeses. See how many no's you can get in a day. There you go.
That's
Exactly
one way.
right.
It's all about attitude,
Somebody
guys.
says their mic is funny.
Okay.
Richard Barclay said that whatever I did makes it sound better. So
Okay.
double mic there.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to talk louder then, if you want them to hear you. Probably not. Anyway, so that's another way to look at it. It just is. The more you talk to people, the more you show your signs, the more good things will happen. That I guarantee. The more good things will happen because people just love these things. So,
Frank
anyway.
says, can't hear Vicky now. Probably a good thing, Frank.
Anyway, all right. Moving on. Let me know if you guys have any questions, but go check out those other marketing videos. Some of them I really get kind of wired up and start ranting about. So
Charlie Wooster. Sorry. I had the mic. Okay, Charlie Wooster says, how would you approach selling at a place that you've never been and don't know what the target audience is?
okay, Charlie. Let me have the mic back.
I'm gonna just get a
Charlie, it just all depends on, on what it is. You maybe before you go sell there, maybe you ought to go. And I've talked about this before. Go do some recon. Just go in, find out what's there. But again, just show people your signs. Have a sign in your hand that you're proud of, and just show them to people. That is as easy as that, guys. It's as easy as that. And then have conversations. Okay. All right. That is it. Any other questions, let me know. But go watch other marketing videos that I've got on the channel. Or sign carvers of the day. All right. Here we go. Dave Garamonti.
Hold it down a little bit. Trying to zoom in, it's not letting me zoom.
So this is his setup for a craft fair.
Oh, nice.
Very, very nice. Great job, Dave. This was on 8/7. So I wonder how he did. Let me know, Dave. Anyway, great. Beautiful setup. Well done. Jeff Dale. I know that guy. This is only his second sign. He's been when he did this, he'd only been carving for 4 days. He's a 20-year Navy law enforcement sailor, retiring next year. Thank you for your service, my friend. I appreciate it. And I really like that sign. For only your second one, dude, very, very nice. I love it. Great job, buddy. Rob Johnson. For a friend's wife who is battling cancer. This is a birthday present, and it's the Korean. It's Korean, and it says, "Helen, I love you." Great job, Rob. And that's only his second sign. Yeah. Very, very nice. Great job, buddy. Keith Saleh. I think I'm saying that right. So this is a combo vest and key holder. if you look real close, there's some.
Jeff said, and I had stitches when I guess.
Yeah, in his shoulder, I think, if I remember right. But Keith put these hangers on here so that it can hang vests and key holders for his motorcycle club. It's U.S. Military Vets MC. He's been selling these to his club members.
Very cool.
Very, very nice. Keith, if you see this, thank all your buddies for their service. You guys and law enforcement need all the support you can get right now. And there's a lot of Americans out here that support you. Anyway, Leo, this one is super cool. I love this. So this is 18 by 19, and you can see he put a line around there and then stained it like a gray stain around the outside. Absolutely very, very cool. I love this one. Great job, Leo. But that really gives me ideas when I see that kind of thing.
Chad said, not Goodyear.
Not Goodyear, yeah. Yeah, that's quite a thing going on. Anyway, I could get political, but I won't. But I will say Blue Lives Matter. And I'm just going to leave it at that. You guys can infer whatever you want from that. All lives matter, but these days especially blue. Anyway, all right. Yeah, I guess that's it. I've rambled on as long as I can. And I'm going to let you guys carry on with your evening. Tomorrow night, over on YouTube. We won't be on Facebook Live. We'll be on YouTube Live, 6 o'clock. Our channel is Old Dave 100. If you don't know, that's OLDAVE 100. We'll be on at 6 p.m. Pacific time. At some point in time when daylight savings comes, it's going to be different. Because we don't do daylight savings time, but California does. Anyway, long story. So that's it. If you guys have questions, email me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com. Keep sending me those questions, guys. I love answering your questions. Keep sending me more sign carvers of the day. I love to show off your signs for you.
Tessa says, I don't believe that, Eric. I'm sure you could keep going. Yes, he could, but I won't let him. Yeah,
Vicky won't let me. All right, you guys, that's it. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow night, and Dad will be here. All three of us will be here tomorrow night. Love you guys. Have a great one. Bye-bye.